बंदे का क्वेश्चन है कि अगर आप एक मर्द हो और आपकी बियर्ड नहीं आ रही तो कितना ख़राब लगता है भाई? कुछ ख़राब नहीं लगता. Even if you don't have a great beard, na, you should be having a clean shave like me, and that doesn't mean that you are a less masculine man, brother. Because what makes you actually masculine is the thing is that you have those insecurities and you are not paying attention to those, and rather than paying attention to those insecurities, you are just focusing on the things you can build. That's the thing, brother. That's the actual in my opinion what a masculine man should do actually. Like the first masculine also told the same actually, brother, ki don't focus on your insecurities, brother. Just focus on the things you can improve, just like your body. ठीक है. Okay, accepted that I'm not taller than 6 feet, so what? I can grow my bicep. Okay, I can just have a great haircut, and all those things matter a lot. And actually, eventually, and one more thing I just want to tell you about, ki if your communication skills, brother, in every video, what it doesn't matter what video you are watching in self-improvement niche, one common topic you would be getting from all those videos is communication skills. So it would be a important part, na? Then only those people in all the niches, in all the videos are telling you to just improve your communication skills. So it's actually a 95% don't know about the power of communication skills. Even I was not able to know the power of communication skills, but once I started building that habit, that actually helped me a lot. When I tried to speak to a person when I was like in class 11th or class 12th, I was not able to speak even like a good person, or like we can say that he's person like 7 out of 10 in his skill is communication skill is 10 out of 10 in English, or we can say just like only communication skill. I didn't feel it like that at that point of time, but now because of my energy, because of my routine and all those stuff, and because of all the wins that I got in my portfolio, and the more good you would gonna build your portfolio, the more confidence you would gonna be getting, and the more confidence you would gonna be getting, the more social you would be. Why? Because you have that why. Why? Because you have that confidence that you are something. You had done something in your life. You had made your body out there. You had just worked on your finance. You had just won the game of communication skills, brother. And actually want to tell you, it doesn't matter at what age you are starting. Just make sure that you are starting as early as possible, brother, because everyone starts at a point, brother. It's like every person who is like on like 100 or 150 level today has started from somewhere, brother, like from 0 or -2 or -5, or some person had started from 10. So they are actually not what they are today. That's what I was telling you. That's the point I want to convey to you, brother. They were not like that you are seeing them. They are product of their journey, brother. They are product of their hard work they had put it in their journey, brother. And the more hard work you would gonna be putting in your journey, the more faster and the more fruitfully, the more sweet fruits you would be getting in your portfolio, brother. The more sweet fruits you would be getting, the more you would be enjoying your life, brother. You know that concept of delayed gratification and instant gratification. It's actually important to know about those all things, because if you would be planning your day according to instant and delayed gratification, that would be like you would gonna be ahead of 85% of the people, because they don't know about delayed and instant gratification. So, brother, actually I want to tell you all those things out there. Whenever you do a work, brother, you would be getting the happiness from that work at that point of time, or like after putting some efforts, and when you would be seeing the results of that work. I would be talking about productive works, brother. So it's like that key. It doesn't matter what productive task you are doing. It feels like kadwa and it feels like better right now to work on those productive things, but brother, once you actually pass a threshold amount of once you put it a threshold amount of work in those productive activities, and you got a little bit of, just like even if you got like a 0.1% of the result of the hard work you had been putting from a lot of days now, you would be enjoying that, and that enjoyment and that happiness, that dopamine spike would be remaining constant in your brain, brother. That one, even if it is just like fading away and you're just remembering those moments that where you got the fruit of those hard works you had put it in that thing, brother, you would be getting more dopamine spikes, brother. And it would be like actually compounding, even if it would be actually compounding more and more the more work you would be putting in that thing, brother. That's the point. That's all about productive tasks. Let it be gym, let it be cleaning it, let it be your like working on yourself, let it be working on your communication skills, let it be like speaking in English like a pro, or let it be like a your anything, brother. You can just wait for your jawline to just grow further by just doing all those mewing and your jaw exercises, brother. That's what I was talking about. It feels better right now to work on that. Let me tell you one thing. Just imagine for a second. I would be telling you. I would be ordering you. Your father's now. Your father just order you to that. You won't be able to just eat even a single piece of chips from now onward. You won't be able to eat even a single piece of junk food, brother. Well, now you would be feeling like how miserable my life would be after just obeying those orders, brother. You feel like that right now. It feels better right now to just quit the junk food habit, but in the wrong run, when you would be seeing that your body is just reacting positively, you are having a lot of energy, you would be having a lot of stamina, and you would be able to just glow your skin out, because your skin, actually it's proven in studies that once you stop eating junk food, your skin's quality gets better day by day after like quitting it for 15 to 20 days only, brother. So therefore it feels better right now, but once you got the results of that and you would be able to see those results, you would be getting a lot of amount of dopamine, and that's called real dopamine, brother. That's called actually a great pleasurable moment in your life. But other than that, on the other hand, we have like those instant gratification activities, such as like we can talk about social media, like binge watching those reels, whether on your laying on your bed. It feels great at that moment only, but once you just stop doing that, you would be having a less dopamine. Your dopamine levels would be declining, brother. So you would be having a sense of regret, and you would be having like a sense of what I can say, sadness, brother. Why that you had wasted your time, the time you could have probably used to just make your make your life or just do any productive things out, brother. So therefore, any instant gratification activities are not good for you. It feels sweet right now, but in the long term it would be getting worse, and you would be feeling the bitterness after that, brother. Once you just stop doing those habits, it's like a trait of those instant gratifications habit key. It only makes you feel pleasurable when you only do actively doing all those things, brother. Once you stop doing those things, once you actually complete doing all those things, just think about that. When you fap and just end up all those things, and you are in your bathroom and just washing yourself, let me guess, you have this sense of like regret, and your sadness just goes up. Why? Because that what you had done, you had wasted your time out. That's what I was telling you about. And actually, if you would be investing a lot of time in delayed gratification activity, that feels better right now, but once you would be getting the results, you would be astonishing. You would get astonished. You would be getting baffled by the results you would be having at that point of time. So therefore, yeah, communication skills right now feels like bitterness to just go out of your house and talk with new people. You feel like a little bit uncomfortable and all those stuff, but in the long term it would be getting your plus point, brother. You would be having a lot of amount of like friends in your circle. You would be having a lot of amount of energy. You would be having a lot of amount of dopamine. Why? Because you had put a certain or threshold amount of work in that habit. So therefore, even if you feel like uncomfortable right now to get out of your house and talk to even a single stranger out there, but then also you should be doing those things, because that's the only thing that would gonna save your social skills, brother. You would be getting like being a god of social skills once you actually put a certain threshold amount of time in those habits. That's all for today. We're gonna meet in another video. Till that, take care. Jai Hind. Bye bye.